And worst of all, you never call baby when you say you will. But I love you still, I need you more than anyone, darling. You know that I have from the start. So build me up, buttercup, don't break my heart. Yeah, I'll be over at 10, you tell me time and again, but you're late. I wait around and then I went to the door, I can't take any more. It's not you, you let me down again. Baby, baby, I try to find a little time and I'll make you happy. Yeah, I'll be home, I'll be beside the phone waiting for you. Why do you build me up, buttercup, baby, just to let me down? You mess me around, and worst of all, you never call baby when you say you will. But I love you still.
I need you more than anybody else.
You know that I have from
Big finish right here. So build me up, buttercup, don't break my heart. Thank you, mister. Welcome to Halos in the Infield podcast, post-game show, whatever you want to call it. Welcome in, Halo family. Wow. See, games like this really test your fandom, don't they? They really get you thinking about, why am I an Angel fan? And then they get you thinking about Artie Moreno and the fact that he just loves driving fans away. As you can see, and if you've noticed, prior to the All-Star game and even after the All-Star game, the Angels Stadium is looking a little more emptier, despite the power of the other team coming in with more star power compared to our injured power. You have still the stands are empty. And, you know, I could understand the other day when there was 4,000 in attendance, maybe 5,000 because of, you know, the situation where it was a doubleheader, it was a day game during the week. I get that completely. But then you have like 17, 18,000 fans later. There's no energy in the ballpark because there's no energy on the field. You get Walsh back today. He goes 1 for 4, very uninspiring. His swing looks terrible. Upton has disappeared again. There's all sorts of things wrong. But the reason why I play a Buttercup song is because, you know, there has been Buttercup games where they get beat, you know, they lose leads, this and that becomes a Buttercup. This one you kind of felt, or at least I did early on, after they give up 2 runs. Bundy gives up 2 solo homers like he's done all year. Ohtani hits a 2-run homer, and you're thinking, oh, wow, you know, we're back in this thing. Maybe we'll score some runs, but then they Buttercup you like that. They gave up a single to make it 3-2, and then a grand slam because Madden thought it was brilliant to, I mean, if you're going to play the analytics, does this fall under analytics or does this fall under gut? Because Madden can't choose which manager he is. He can't decide if I'm all in on analytics, I've got to play the numbers no matter what they are, or am I an all gut guy, Sparky Anderson, old school dude, can just go out there and say, you know what, I'm not feeling this right now. I'm feeling that pitcher versus that batter. No, because I don't understand. Maybe that falls under gut because he came out there and said, you know what, Selman's been very iffy since we got him from San Francisco. He's got potential, but, you know, you got 2 hitters in Vladdy and that Tabasco guy or whatever you say his name, Toscana, whatever. Those guys are batting over 300 versus left-handed pitchers. In one case, I think Guerrero, Mateo sent me a thing. Guerrero's batting 388 versus lefties. Let's ride with a lefty when they're hitting almost 100 points less versus a righty. So let's ride with a lefty and let him, you know, he got lucky with Guerrero, but Tabasco or whatever his name is took him for deep for a grand slam, and there you go. Tapatio with a grand slam, game over right there. I mean, you don't even have to play the rest of the innings. Why don't they just forfeit and walk off the field, pull the tarp over the dirt and say we can't play no more? Because there's no way that the Angels, there is no rally monkey. It's dead. I'm sorry, Rally Chris. I'm sorry, Rally Monkey, but how many of you actually thought down 7-2 the Angels were going to make a rally? A boop and a blast. Let's get a rally going. Let's get a couple walks. What's a walk? The Angels don't know what a walk is. If you tell them, hey, get a walk, they're going to be like, where's a China walk? Where can we get some Chinese food? No, stupid. Take 4 pitches and make a base. Lean into a pitch. How many guys have we seen this year lean into a pitch, and take a hit by bat and get on base and then torture us by stealing second base and scoring on a single? You know how many times? I mean, those. Are we complete idiots? Do we not coach this team? Do our coaches not do anything whatsoever? Down 7-2, the game's over. You don't even have to play the rest. You know the outcome. The only way the only thing that was different is, or that you need to know is the score going to get worse, or are we going to get one run to make it 7-3? You know what I mean? So this one then turned into 10-2. So okay, it got worse, and we did absolutely shit the rest of the game. I'm frustrated as an Angel fan because that Rally Monkey and the Rally Chris really isn't working. I love you, Rally Chris, and everything. But the powers that be aren't working not because of you, not because of Monkey, because this team is stupid as shit. They don't launch angle in a 5-run deficit ain't getting you nothing. Maybe a solo home run, but they can't even do that. And they're not working to pressure the other pitchers. We've been saying this like a broken record. Toronto's a good baseball team. They're going to take advantage of poor pitching or just the fact that you're a grade A moron and putting in a lefty and favoring them. You're helping their analytics. What happened to actually using those analytics in your favor? Are you trying to lose, Joe? Because it's looking like you're trying to lose. It's looking like you're trying to help the Angels draft order for next year. It doesn't make any sense. I'm frustrated on many levels because how are you supposed to use the power of the Rally Monkey if you're down 5 runs, you're not even trying to get people on base? You're not even, you got Phil Gosselin out there. I mean, come on. We've got so many dead-end players, and we got so many guys that really should. I'm surprised Renifo's not up here. You know, why not put Renifo and Suzuki bat them 3 and 4? Why not do that, Madden? Because you've done everything else in this lineup, made some stupid moves in this lineup, and you're not, look, again, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Teams with terrible offenses can generate run-scoring opportunities. They work with what they have. They teach their players to use the best of their abilities. If a guy has 0 home runs, but he can lay down a bunt, or he can go the other way, or he can hit in situations like hit and runs and things like that. You utilize those players. We've seen enough to know which player can do what on this roster. Yet Joe Madden still is like, who do I put in the leadoff spot? Oh, Tanya. Come on, man. That guy is bad. You might as well just bat him 9th. Switch him around, have the pitcher bat 2nd. I don't know. Be creative, Joe. Be progressive. Smoke that ganja, wear that tie-dye shirt, and tell the guys it's A-okay, and everything's going to be fine. I don't understand, man. I was on your side, Joe, but you made things progressively worse, bro. I don't care about the injuries. This team could be a lot better, or at least showing fight. It is not showing any fight most nights. And what sucks is you buttercup us between weeks. Before I finish this rant, I'll get to the comments. You buttercup us in the sense, Joe, that, again, one game versus Texas, it looks like, hey, man, they found their way. They're walking, they're going first to third, they're having smart bats, productive outs, and you're like, this is what this team can do. And when they played the Dodgers, same thing. But in between those games, they go back to their stupid shit. They go backwards every freaking time. And then you look at it and you say, well, they are what they are. They're a 500 team, which I'm surprised they are a 500 team. Because they get us all happy, go above, fall right back, and then do this shit again. And again, Toronto's a good baseball team, but you can play with them. They have their weaknesses that you have to expose. Even without Trout. Trout's not the Messiah. You can win with him, and you could definitely win without him. I know Angel fans don't like to hear that, but you can. You can. This isn't the NBA. You don't need 2 players to fill out a roster. You need an entire team. If you have a team believing in what you're preaching, they can win with or without a Trout. Maybe not without an Ohtani, but there's ways to win. You can't have both of those generational players out. But there are ways to win. You need players to buy in. That's why I think the coaching has let this staff down, this team down, and we do have some dumbass players that need to be cut, both pitching and hitting. So Perry, That's your job. That is your freaking job. I'm already on board with what you did in the draft, but you got some cleaning up to do, my friend. And it might go as high. I mean, and please, for the love of God, whoever is in charge of getting rid of the training staff, by God, do it. I'm tired of these injuries as well. I'm tired of it because I don't want a loaded roster in spring training next year. And then a month to 2 months into the season, we're in the same goddamn mess we were this year. That's where I'm frustrated. So let me get to some of these comments because I know I'm way behind. I ranted way too long. I'm just sorry. I'm frustrated, dude. I mean, because it makes me not want to watch. And as an Angels fan or a fan of any team, there's nothing worse than your team pushing you away like a bad girlfriend. Like you don't even want to deal with them anymore. You're like, oh, God, shut up. Like, I don't want to hear that you're losing again 10-2. Get your shit together. And that's what it is. Ryan checks in on YouTube and says, our bullpen is a momentum killer. Our coaching staff and medical staffs are trash. Fire them all. Fuck. Sean says, tip your hat to Mano. He did not give up a home run in 6 starts till Ohtani hit one out. When Trout was a one-man show, freaking sucks. Sell the team, you dumbass owner, Artie. Michael Gibby says, damn, that was ugly. Rally Chris says, Angels, you just made my night even worse. I'm already worried about my other sister and now my girlfriend and now the team. So sorry to hear that, Rally Chris. Sean says, pathetic swing on the first pitch when you're down by 5 and hitters. This team reminds me of the 2010 team. Yeah, them in the first pitch swings. Absolutely unacceptable. Mateo checks in on Instagram. Grillmaster says, how is this a buttercup? I explained that. Let's see. Tabora says, so disappointing. Go down these comments some more. Here we go. Hold on. Let's see. Fast Time says, okay, the transition was sick. That was Chase. That has Chase's name all over it. Hey, I could do that. No, I can't. Yeah, that was all Chase. Solar says, bullpen was good today. Was okay. What up, Todd? I know this game was disappointing, but let's forget this one tonight and let's get the split the series tomorrow. Mateo or Matt Badingo says, you know what? That's the alternate. That's the was always optimistic, Matt Badingo. Sassy Classy Mare says, heartbreaking. Grillmaster says Joe Madden looks at the card that he holds in his hand and says, looks like hell. I can't read it. Fuck it. Let me just bring the guy in facing a guy batting .353 against me. Absolutely. Grillmaster says I know I was going off in inappropriate shit in the chat tonight, but I think it was deserved. I'm already forgetting this season and focusing on next season no matter what. I still root for this team, Matt, and that's why the hardcore fans are still here. Mateo says Madden pulled a Kevin Cash move. Yeah, but I wish we were in the World Series for him to pull a move like that. Juan says, I'll keep saying this. The only way the owner will do something and change this is if people stop going to the games and stop buying the jerseys. And I'm telling you that right now, even in a non-COVID situation, we had full attendance all year, Juan, we would not hit the 3 million mark because of what is going on with this team on the field. Grillmaster also says we ain't making the playoffs next year. Oh, here we go. Tesco Hernandez, but I still call him to patio. Halo fan says, I'm ready for the NFL season. Take my mind off the dumpster fire of the Angels season. I don't know. People keep asking me, when am I going to dive off the cliff and just say, fuck it. Let's see. Todd pulling a Grillmaster saying the Magic is dead. I sure am. The Grillmaster says he's right. I'm sorry, Rally Chris. I love you, bro, but you got to agree with Todd. I'm ready for football, Big 20 Hammer. He's ready to play and to watch. Halo fan says also, Stephen Viago says the Rally Monkey is standing in the halls smoking a pack a game. Do they need me? Forget it. Nah, you know what? He's fat and out of shape right now, dude, because he doesn't jump anymore. He doesn't get that exercise on the Jumbotron. He doesn't make those funny videos. He doesn't have to work. So yes, he's in the concourse sitting there smoking a fat pack of cigarettes or whatever he's doing, or he might be vaping as well, killing his lungs even faster, and then eating a Big Mac. Let's see. Also, let's see. Let's see. Installation 27 says this is an asinine. I don't know if you're referring to me or the actual game. Don Hammond says, yeah, we don't have the offense to come back for the rest of the year. It is over and we ain't going nowhere this year. I think so. Big 20 Hammer says if the team goes down early tomorrow night, I'm watching football tomorrow night. There you go. The Angels do this right. Buttercup you every time. James Sessions says the season is in the refrigerator. The doors closed. The lights are out. The eggs are getting cooled and the jello's jiggling. And if you know, new fans don't know who that is the great Chick Hearn that used to call Laker games. That was his sign when the game was all but wrapped up. Fletch Facts, though, staying consistent. He says, David Fletcher. He checks in with that. Fast Time says, turn out the lights. The party's over. Bleep it. Tank, James Sessions says, hey, so who's ready for the tailgate August 14th this Saturday? Come for the food. Don't stay for the game. Mateo says, everybody ready for some football? That's going to be played pretty soon here coming up. Don Hammond says, Perry better make some drastic changes in the offseason. There's no way this roster that we have is going to go anywhere. The only good thing is you look ahead to next year, there's 14 teams that they're going to probably pass that rule in the collective bargaining agreement to give us 14 teams that will make the postseason. So that will be good at least. Let's see. Let's get fantasy football. FYI, don't pick players with a number 6, 14, or 19. That's a hint. All right, go with that, Sean. Matt Bedingo says, okay, Todd, let's not make Rally Chris cry now. He's a good guy. No, he knows I love him, man. Rally Chris, he does his thing, dude. But even his powers aren't working on the Angels right now, and it's not his fault. And it's not the Rally Monkeys' fault, Matt Bedingo. It's the fact this team is just giving up. Juan Carlin says this team is dead. Fast Time says so ready to watch my up and coming Jets, baby. Yeah, you can't go any lower, Fast Time. So most likely the Jets will be better. James says you can put this season in the refrigerator and close the door. Yeah, it's cheesy and moldy right now. Grimmaster says so this weekend. The despised Astros come to town. Let's throw the trash cans onto the field. Accurate for both teams, honestly. Angels. Yeah, you know what? We could throw the trash cans on there when the Angels are batting. This team is closed. Mateo says, fire the management team. Lewis says, the Angels' grandma says, every time Madden takes out a starting pitcher in the top of the 5th inning or ending, the next pitcher always gives up multiple runs. Bundy only had 82 pitches and 2 runs allowed. Let the man pitch. I agree. I mean, what do you got to lose? He's a veteran, not a rookie. He still has a good inning at least in him, Angels grandma. And nope. Grillmaster says, Todd, do the Lodge. Ohtani hit a homer and see what happened. And that was all that happened for us. Yeah, it's going to be, hey, James, wake up, James. Oh, I'm sorry. I fell asleep. It's not the first time, James. Can you play that clip of Ohtani hitting the home run? Why? They lost 10-2. James, they had 2 runs. That's all we're going to focus on. Positivity on a Wednesday here at the Big A, the house that Artie built. Well, the Artie made so much better after the Cowboy built. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, let's play the home run. I'm going to call the home run as it's played. High fly ball, deep center field. Oh, over the wall. Oh, Ohtani. Ohtani, Japanese. Ohtani. Okay, James, play that clip again. And there you go, right there. So that's your live looking at tomorrow's AM 830 podcast or no, the radio show. Sorry. Fletchfax says, drop Joe, pick up the me for a new manager. Dude, I'd take you in a heartbeat. That didn't come off right. Pause. As a manager. James says, hey, sir, play Closing Time and Loser by Beck. You know, I should mix it up because Closing Time would obviously be the end of the season. I think a good way to end the season, if we're going to call it, if we're going to throw in the white flag, it should be the Sunday Night Football theme or the Monday Night Football theme. I'm just saying. This time, for me, I did not use the D word again. Okay, good for you. Halo Fan says, let's be honest, the Astros are coming to put the nails in the coffin. I think they did earlier. Todd's Roger Lodge for Otani's homer. I just did that. Rob says, how about how to lose a game for dummies? Step 1, pitch Bundy. Step 2, put a lefty against power right-handed hitters. Step 3, overpay for a hitter you don't need. That seems to be a good recipe for the losing. James says, pour out the little liquor for this team and see them at the crossroads. Yeah, we're gonna probably play that song and pour out the beer on Saturday at the tailgate. By the way, August 14th is the tailgate. Come one, come all, and watch this team underperform against the Astros. But before you do, hang out with us in the parking lot from 3:30 to 6 o'clock for your chance to win plenty of prizes. We have hats to give away, jerseys to give away, food and all. And it's going to be fun for the family, so bring them. We're going to have some stuff for the tots, too. So please come out and check us out. Under the Big A. I think a lot of people are ready to watch another sport other than baseball, especially me, the NBA. There you go. Get out the pooper scooper. Give the team meal vouchers. Yes, and they need plenty of Capri Sun and orange slices. Our defense is horrible, Isaiah's World says. That's just a list of one thing of a list of problems for this team. Grillmaster says, if Shohei Ohtani is not here, nobody gives a flying fuck about this shithole franchise. Joe Biden should legally delete this team. I don't think that would happen. Lewis says, this team is so lost at leadership and doesn't have any leadership at all. Chris Swanky checks in. What's up, my friend? He says, waited for the offense to shut down after the second and bad Madden call and some home run, and boy, was I right. So you called it, Chris. That's how they do. They score a couple runs, get you all invested, and then they don't do anything. Fast Times, Randy says, James, play the Ohtani home run for the 900th time this hour. Play it to Calling All Angels on loop. Fletchback says, Matt Wise is good. Everyone else is bad. Don Hammond says, yeah, I'm surprised as fuck this team is 500. We could easily be like the Twins or Orioles. I don't know how we're not. I'm with you right there. Sean also checks in on Facebook, says Herbert, much more entertaining. We had two more double plays botched tonight. So there you go right there. And Drizzle says Angels going to finish 80 and 82. That would be the third time in, I would say, the last 8 years or less. The third time the Angels will finish 80 and 82. So, yeah. Let's see. James says Madden is a dumbass for taking Bundy out so early. Rally Chris says, speaking of crying, I'm already crying about today. My girlfriend had a seizure, and tomorrow she's going into the doctor to get checked. So he's worried about that. Prayers for your what do you call it? Your girlfriend. Hopefully she gets better. Let us know what happens. Grillmaster says, Stassi hit by a pitch. Trainer says day to day. Actually says out to 2026. And Drizzle says this shit is so frustrating. Chris Swanky says play okay. They end up with okay, a record under 500. We deserve this record. Absolutely. And they're disagreeing with Flesh Facts. Let's see, Todd, you don't have to apologize, brother. Fuck this team. Isaiah's World says, why put a lefty against Hernandez with the bases loaded? Exactly. David Fletcher sucked too, Grillmaster's saying. He's talking about pouring putting the toaster in the freaking bathtub. Matt Bedingo says he's done good with the young starting pitchers. If that's him, Fletch, and they could point it back to him helping these young pitchers, I'll say that, okay, that's good. But veterans he didn't do so much with. We'll have to see what they do, because I guarantee you he's either getting a boot or he's going to get the full-time job next year. James says Angels aren't even putting on makeup and putting out anymore. They're not even cooking our favorite meal anymore. They've given up. They're like eating They're like Peggy from freaking what do you call it? Married with Children. She's sitting on the freaking couch getting fatter, eating bonbons, watching Oprah. That's it. You know, I mean, that's what the Angels are doing. Mateo says, RIP to me. I start school tomorrow. Oh, shit, that sucks. Madden just seems to like Socia 2.0. Let's see. Fletchfax says, Wise did good with Sandoval, Suarez, and Rodriguez. Louis says, I'm glad football season is officially here. Fernando says, does Joe Madden's dog make the lineups? He probably does. Mateo says, Bundy is like the bet. I bet you he didn't look at the numbers. Madden looks at the numbers and says, oh, shit, I got my numbers wrong. The Rally Monkey has filed for unemployment. Seahawks playing the Raiders on Saturday. Yes, Big 20. I'm happy for that. I just don't want to see my boys get hurt, so I don't care if they lose 60-0. Grillmaster says, I will make a new video on Friday, a brief recap of this and then my vacation. There you go. Todd, what was Papa Fox saying? Mateo, he left right when the Grand Slam was hit. He got up from his chair and he went right to his room and just started watching something on MeTV, which is, for all those youngsters that don't know, MeTV is like your A-Team, your Dragnet, all those shows from the 70s, Gilligan's Island, things like that when things were better. So, yeah, he loves to do that. Matt Bedingo says, Suarez is a guy who gave up 4 runs. Sandoval had 1 good game in Minnesota. Since then, nothing. I'll give you Seed Rod, though. Let's see. Fernando says, do you think the Rally Monkey smokes Newports, cigars, or does he hit the mint-flavored vapes? I think he used to do Newports, Fernando, and then he switched over to the vapes for sure. He's definitely a vapor, and he definitely loves his anything that's like 2 for $4 Arby's. He likes McDonald's value meals, the kids meals, things like that, but not with the milk and the apple chips. He prefers the fries and the fattening soda. Let's see. James Sessions says Angels should play all their home games in the daytime so they save everyone on power and their lights on. Let's see. Jack Sports says, who is Mini Tinny? I'm not sure. James says, but I bought tickets for Saturday. Haha. Yeah, we all did. So we're going to be there for sure. The rally monkey smokes a pole. So Todd, did we officially shit ourselves? Yes, we did. We've shit ourselves, and there's no diapers, so that makes it worse. Fernando says, I still have my ticket for Saturday. I hope everyone is going. Mate says, I'm going to say Trout will not be back this season. I think you're right, Mate. Mapadingo says, if Perry does make a drastic change in the offseason, he needs to fire the coaching staff like Wise, Reed, and Sorrento. They're killing us. Yes, Sorrento and Wise need to be gone for sure. Nancy says, hi, Todd. So good to talk to you tonight. Loved it. Yeah, she's going to be donating some stuff. I look forward to meeting you there, Nancy, at the tailgate. Hopefully, Sean can be there too. Let's see. He says, ever since Farty got rid of Hunter or Hamilton was dumb, this team blows. Exactly. Let's see. Grillmaster says, Todd, when you do that groan, it sounded like you held a massive shit. That's the team, basically. Let's see. We need Todd Lodge merch. There you go. Check out the merch on halosintheinfield.com, by the way, if you're looking for stuff. Are the balls dropping tonight? Let's do the balls real quick. Since we need something to get excited about, let's do the balls. All right, so the first one is 065. I'm surprised no one's won the damn jersey already. 065 is number one as I drop a ball. And then the other ball that dropped is G58. So G58 and I forgot. All right, well, if you heard the other number, yeah, there you go. So those two are right there. It's Wednesday trivia night. Big 20 Hammer. I'm actually going to, you know what, dude? Here's what I'm going to do for Big 20, man. Here's what I'm going to do. Because I don't have a freaking question set up. We were doing an interview just prior to this, so I didn't get one. So let me know if you're coming to the game, bro. Big 20. If you come to the game on Saturday to the tailgate, I will personally give you a hat. How about that, bro? Since you were asking for the trivia, I usually do trucker hat trivias Wednesdays and Sundays, but I might hold that off till tomorrow. But if Big 20 Hammer comes, I'll just give him a hat. So what I'll do is I'll do the trivia tomorrow. I'll just do that tomorrow. I'll give away a hat tomorrow. So be on for that, and we'll do that that way. So I apologize. I didn't have it ready for tonight, but tune in tomorrow and we'll have the trivia for sure. You sound like Mo from The Simpsons. Grillmaster says, watch him play Mahomes contract for Trevor's story. Oh, hell no. Sell the tailgate, Todd. I'd rather watching curling than the Angels right now. Grillmaster says, so this team is a perennial cock tease. Apparently, let's see, and then go back here. Nancy checks in also. I will not be going to the game, but I'll be there for my peeps. Oh, that's cool, Nancy. Glad to hear that. Matt Wise was on the phone probably ordering food. Chris Swanky says every time we get shut out, we need to play Calling All Angels to kick off the postgame show. Yeah, Calling All Angels to hit. Fernando says don't forget about the part where we bring people onto Halo Honk Hotline and start calling all angels. Yeah, I should do that. I should just, whenever, I'll waste your time by playing Calling All Angels. Hey, let's go to the Halo Honk line. No, we're not going to do that because you guys are Halo fam. We're not going to go there. Prayers for Chris. There you go. Let's see. Hope your girl feels better. That a lot of people checking in there for you, Rally Chris. Make sure to plug both interviews we have on the horizon. Yes, we have McKinnon, David McKinnon, which is up and coming first baseman for your Trash Pandas. He should be up in Salt Lake next year. Dude's raking right now. He had 5 RBIs the other night. We interviewed him. Also, we just interviewed Braden Olthoff. So he's up and coming pitcher. He came over from Tulane. He's going to get his assignment to the minor leagues, and we could be seeing him in a year or two. So that's pretty exciting. We got an interview with both those guys, and we're going to be putting those out here pretty soon. Matt Wise isn't as wise as you think, Chris Swanky says. I like what you did there. Part 2 of my video coming this time. I light the trash can on fire. Yeah, if you haven't seen Fast Time's video, it's hilarious. Dylan Bundy has actually been okay his last 3 starts. He sure has. MASH is on Me TV. Good timing, Papa Fox. There you go. What restaurant should we give the Angels meal vouchers for? Well, we start off with McDonald's. We need to mix it up, and it needs to be something cheap because we know the Angels are on a budget. So I would say Applebee's. Let's give them Applebee's maybe a 2 for $10 instead of a 2 for $20. Remember when Mike Butcher got in a heated argument with Joel Bladden? I think it's on YouTube. Yeah, we got to look that up because that's a funny thing too. 2 guys that were very mediocre at their jobs. Marsh looks like he vapes. Dylan Bundy needs Jobo. Rob says, and then T. Goldberg says, expect nothing less than we are facing the top 5 offense and Bundy's and Slager's throw combined 7 innings. Yeah, it wasn't going to be good at all. Todd, give me a real question. That'll be tomorrow. No bullshit questions tomorrow. At least Adele got 2 hits, T says. Exactly. Watch Stassi is going to be out for the season after a week of confusion. T also says, why is Seldman still in the game after loading the bases? That is our man right there. That is our man. Joe Madden continuing to screw over this team. Angels surely dropped the ball tonight. They sure did. T also says, hope Stassi isn't out too long. I don't know how much Suzuki I can take. No Randy, Ace, or Jaime on the trivia. Yeah, that's true right there. Chargers will sweep the Chiefs. Mateo's already in the football mood. Dude, I have a surf contest and a bunch of surf stuff on Saturday. Dang it, I wish I could make it. Big 20. Look, just I might have a surprise for you tomorrow if you're on here tomorrow for Thursdays. We'll do the hat giveaway tomorrow. Trucker hat trivia tomorrow, I promise. Vigo checking in right there on, let's see, analyst. And then Matt Padingo says, who's watching the Field of Dreams game tomorrow between the Sox and Yankees? That should be really, really good tomorrow. Tune in for that. That's going to be at the historic field there in Iowa. They're going to be wearing their 1920s jerseys, both teams, so that's going to be pretty cool. I'm rolling at Matt Wise ordering food. Bingo right there. Oh, you got bingo? Do we have a bingo winner? Can you confirm that? Send me a picture of your card, and if you do, you get your jersey, my man. See, we'll be there on Saturday. Danny says, hell yeah. Can't wait to meet you, Danny. I will be watching the Field of Dreams game tomorrow. There you go, Big 20. Matt Wise is not a wise pitching coach. Okay. Does it surprise? And then, Slager's threw 4 innings tonight. Solid. Halo Fam says, send Marsh to the Yankees. He will be forced to get rid of the homeless look. But you don't look like that look, do you? Don Hammond says, they straight left Selman out there to be the fall guy, huh? He got lit up tonight. That's what I'm saying. The best YouTube was when Sosha got into a heated sitch with Frank Robinson when he coached for the Nationals. There you go, Sean. Yeah, that was back and forth. I think it was interleague. I don't know if that was in Washington or it was here. Chris says also, Kurt Suzuki for the remainder of the season is asking for a toaster in the bathtub. Stassi is day-to-day with his training staff. He will be put on the injured list next. Check your DM bingo. All right, I'll check it, bro. So if that's the case, then I'll, we'll see what's up with sending you a jersey of the player of your choice and size. Yvette says, frustrating. Chris Swanky says, they did Selman dirty at Don Hammond. They wanted to make an example of him and make him the official Angels bullpen member. Oh, shit. Seattle Mariners might walk it off against Texas again. Mateo says, Todd, I want to meet you at the game at September 26th. I might be there for that, bro. We'll see what's up. I'll try to get out to that game because I know Rally Chris is trying to get me out to the 27th. We'll have to see what's up right there. Damn it, laugh out loud. Congrats to the Mr. Bingo winner tonight. Yvette says, my mom doesn't like Marsh hair either. I think a lot of the older generations like, what's up with that hair? Cut it. Because even my dad says, would you wear your hair like that? Why would you have? I said, well, I would kill to have hair first, just hair in general. But then the fact that he can grow it so like Samson, like, yeah, I mean, I'd rock it. Why not? Nice job on your bingo. How did you play? There you go. 2005 at the Big A. I was there for that spat. Oh, it was 2005. Okay. And then Fernando says, I can confirm Callie got the bingo. Cool. All right. Callie's he's your bingo winner, the second annual bingo winner. Let's see. And Chris Mikey says, still no update on Cobb, who had a blister and is now half a distance. Okay. Do you guys remember? I can't remember. Maybe James can refresh my memory. Do you, ladies and gentlemen, remember a time when there was an Angels player? I forget who it was. When he actually did have a blister or something really minute, where he was literally day to day, and then he wound up missing about a month or two. I want to say it was JT Snow back in the day, but maybe it was more recent. But he wound up getting a staph infection. A staph infection. Usually get those in hospitals that are poorly ran. That's our training staff. Like. A blister turns into like a messed up wrist. You know what I mean? Like Cobb is probably done for the year too. What the hell? Oh, let's see. I took a screenshot. Okay, yeah, I'll check that out. Marsh looks like he will offer me a craft beer. Nathan says, "How about Otani's home run tonight, aka Roger Lodge?" Oh yeah, you missed that earlier, Nathan. I did his call, the home run call. At least I got Sir Kingfish. There you go, Yvette. Nah, Marsh looks dope as hell. He doesn't need to cut it. There you go. Todd, can you do Roger Lodge when the Angels receive the vouchers?
Hey guys, tough loss tonight, but we're going to stick with the positives. What we're going to do is we're going to give you a voucher, okay? So you can take you and your significant other for not just a 2 for $20 at Applebee's. No, you're going to get a 2 for $10. But you take these meal vouchers, they don't cover the drink. So you're going to have to pay extra for the drink. But here, take your orange slices and your Capri Suns and make your way to Applebee's with your significant other and have a good time on Roger Lodge and listen to AM 830, Roger Lodge's pregame show, and then also watch Blind Date, because Blind Date is the staple of any kind of relationship. You always want to put your relationship status in a blind situation to where you don't know who the hell you're going to meet, and then you have to hear my raspy voice tell you what you're doing wrong. Roger Lodge, that's me, all right. Take your meal voucher, get the hell out of here.
That's Roger Lodge. Is Marsh an urban camper at the riverbed? That would suck if he just hops the fence and goes into a tent right after the game. Jeez. Jesus, that would be terrible. Matt Badingo says, every time I see Brandon Marsh, I ask myself, why didn't we get Charlie Blackmon? We had a chance. Big 20 Hammer says 3-1. Seattle is up. There you go. It doesn't matter anymore, Big 20. Chris says we need to start calling Roger Lodge, and I'll say we went to ToddFox High School to give him a hard time trying to figure out what mascot it is. There you go. That would be pretty funny, actually. Halo fan says it was Otani. Never mind, not Otani. Walk-off home run for Seattle. There you go. Fernando says, how do pitchers go from day-to-day injuries to a full body cast where they have to eat through a straw because they can't move? Yeah, that is so true. This season is garbage time now, Mateo says. Grillmaster threw Cobb on the grill. That son of a bitch. Yvette says the fan who ran on the field was fucking slow. There you go. See, even the Dodgers got faster fans. That's terrible. Fernando says, speaking of Blind Date, I can't wait to see that video that we have brewing. Hint, hint. Oh, yeah, that's coming. That's what she said. Matt Badingo says, there go Todd being Mo again from The Simpsons. Nathan says, why is Otani batting leadoff anyways? He should be cleanup. Because Madden is smoking that ganja. Y'all roasting Marsh, chill out. That's my boy. Hey, Don, I love him, man. So don't. I want him to be better. I know he's gonna be better, bro. But some people just don't like the haircut, man. I'm with it. If you can grow it, do it. You know what I mean? That's why the only hair I can grow that I could show without being arrested is on my face. So I mean, I got nothing up here, and it sucks. I'm not gonna grow the upside down fade. So I'm just going to have to shave it and just be happy with what I got. That's all there is to it. I said when, Todd, not why. Sorry. James says, in 1986, from August through mid-October, Wally Joyner played with a staph infection in his shin. How does that happen? And that staph was there at that time. Marsh, flying to AAA. Nathan says, I ate Alex Cobb today. I had corn on the cob. There you go. Yvette also says, well, he was a Toronto fan. Halo fan says, if this season was a person, it would look like Marsh. Damn, bro, Marsh should get a mullet. Nathan says, C-Rod has been amazing. Only thing keeping me alive right now is Otani. Grow it and show it. There's James. I don't know if I want to show it. I'm just saying. Rally Chris checks in with, I can't believe I say this, is put a fork in the season is done. Where's my paper bag? Corn on the cob, there it is. Upton had a stub toe, and he was out for a long time last year, Nancy said. That's true. That is true. And he says, oh my God, the Halo honks. I have that t-shirt. Yeah, I mean, that's literally a shirt that we kind of despise, but it is what it is. If you like it, you like it. It's okay. Chris Swanky says, also, how about Griffin Canning? Literally a different rotation that actually somewhat works in the second half of the season. Well, he can't work anymore. He's got a broken back. Why is Reed still up here when C-Rod is showing out? Because he's got the higher ceiling, apparently. He's got the better stuff, but throwing him against Oakland and the Dodgers, they talk about the Angels doing Pujols wrong. They did not do Pujols wrong. We went over that. They did Detmers wrong so far in the first 2 starts. I thought that was bullshit. You got to start him against Texas. I think that's what they should have did. Set it. Forget it, load, go. Typical John says we should let people from the riverbed into the stadium. Maybe they'll bring more life into the stadium. Now, fun fact, and James has brought this up several times. Have you ever been to the sports arena before they tore it down where the Clippers used to play? They actually would let people from the, obviously the people living on the streets into the stadium and let them sit in the concourses to get out of the elements outside on hot days or nights, just to make the stands look more packed. So you would have people from the area of Skid Row and the area over there that before they cleaned up by USC, you would have those kind of people in there, the bums sitting in the upper deck. So, I mean, it's been done before by another shitty owner. So why can't Artie do it? Why not? Sorry, darling, the Halo Honks, all I cared about is getting in. There you go, Nancy. No worries. We should, let's see, Ari, you said that right there. Only reason to go to the Big A for the food. There you go. Breaking the Angels ball boy, tripped on shoelaces. He should be day to day. Done for the season tomorrow. Yvette says, Ohtani seems patient, but I feel like he saw the score and was trying to do too much. He tried to do that the other night with a grand slam, and it just didn't work. He swung at ball 3, I think, or 2. Detmers versus Bueller, blown. I saw David Robinson score 71 points versus the Clippers. Oh, at the sports arena, yeah, with the Spurs. Yeah, we did Detmers completely wrong. I know he's going to be good, though, and very talented. But, yeah, we let him down. Definitely, I agree with you, Don. James says Detmers slated to start Saturday versus Houston. Oh, another easy opponent. Nathan says, laugh my ass off. LaFraud is a bad acting as he is in basketball. Yeah, that was a terrible movie. Look. The first one with Jordan was not like an Emmy Award-winning movie. We all get that. I think 2 things killed that movie, the newest one with LeBron James. Number 1, everybody hates LeBron James. Number 2, the acting was god-awful. The cartoons, everything to do with, all the stuff, canceling certain characters, changing things. And remakes in general are usually good to be done within a certain amount of time. A la Dumb and Dumber, waiting over 20 years, and all these other remakes that are just terrible way after the fact. Yeah, there's no reason to remake that movie, but that's what got him to LA. So Laker fans, that one's on you. Wave the white flag, I surrender, Mateo says. Sad but wonderful story of the Clippers' time here, James says. Nathan says, I really hope Trout is back by the Orioles series. Only reason why I'm going to the whole series. Yeah, I think there's a couple fans out there that are going to be going to the series just for that. If I'm not going to see our AAA team at least. So, yeah, there you go. Detmers is probably pitching Saturday. Rally Chris checks in. So, with that being said, real quick, hit up www.halosintheinfieldpodcast.com, and that's where you could find everything related to the show. Check out our merch on Redbubble. A lot of the stuff goes to minor league players. We got some big announcements coming up for September. We're going to be doing some good things. So even though the Angels aren't giving their big A performance, we're going to give our big A performance as we close out the season, doing things for the fans, the Halo fam, hooking them up with jerseys and hats and other things like we're going to do at the tailgate, providing food. We're also going to be doing stuff providing for the players as well. And we're going to get into that at some point. And also, like I said, sending proceeds from the shirt sales to them as well. So we're trying to be at our best and trying to be the best support to not only the fans, but also to the team itself and everyone affiliated with it. So big ups to everyone that's on this page. Like I like to say a lot, you guys are all doing your job and doing it really good. And Fernando's been busting his ass. Everyone that's been participating, Courtney James, and then not that James. And then, we got our boy Chase has been killing it. Randy's been killing it with his designs. Rally Chris. So we've put together a good team here. We're looking to grow, and this thing's going to get even bigger with your help and participation. So big ups to all you guys participating and sticking through it with this team that's just been a dumpster fire lately. Big hopes on the season that just didn't go anywhere. So we're hoping that everything can change for next season. and we can get going and be in a happier mood, because these post games, these pre games, the podcast would be much better. I think we can all agree, if this team was winning, and we could, instead of talking about who we're going to get in the offseason, who we're going to trade, we're talking about who are we going to add to this club, and who's going to help us make that playoff push or help us go deep into the postseason, because we've already clinched a spot or we're working on clinching a spot. It would be nice to be at the top of the standings, is what I'm trying to say, at some point next year. Let's see. Let me close it out real quick here. How many games are where we blown leads at this point? It's 23 or 24 at this point. Matt Bedingo says, cool. Hope Wise doesn't give him any more bad advice. I like what you said right there. No more Pepe Le Pew. So it's 9 out of or 8 games out of the wild card now. It's over, bro. It is over. Nick Tukulin says Lakers could miss 1,000 years and would still have more championships than the Clippers. Absolutely. Yvette says, here's the thing. MJ knew he was a bad actor and just had fun. LeBron actually thinks he could rock it like John Cena. Dude, Yvette, you're spot on. The Rock is the standard when it comes to acting. Yes, he's failed in some movies, but he's exceeded in a lot of them. And John Cena, for whatever reason, he should have just kept wrestling and making that money, because he tried and tried so hard, and every time he tries, he's so pathetic. I haven't seen one thing that John Cena has done where I'm like, hey, that's not bad. Every time I'm looking, I'm like, damn, that's cringe. Have a good night, Todd. You too, Nathan. Enjoy the rest of your night out there. Let's see. Let me get to the final comments here. I donated $5 to you guys. Does that push you to the next tax bracket? Almost, Steven. Almost. We're getting there. Let's see. Halos in the infield, the best page out there. Let's go. Thank you, Don. You're the best, bro. I hope you can make it there on Saturday so we can have a beer and hang out and talk about baseball, not football. There you go, Big 20. Mendoza's have walked off. There you go. Good night, y'all. Let's play Otani's home run clip before we get James, can you play that clip? Ah, dude, I don't have it on. I should have had it queued up already. Wait, hold on. Before we get out of here, I got to do something. Freaking, what's his name? God, our boy. Why am I Roger Lodge? I gotta get this. Play this out since nobody's calling the show. Here we go. Maybe we could all sing it together. This could help.
Dr. Arnold T. Petsworth.
Well, it's on YouTube, so I gotta play out the commercial.
Of new pages.
Come on, damn it! I don't have time for this.
So he used his American Express.
Nah, it's American Express. You know, they're just trying to take your money and give you a high-ass interest rate. Hold on, it's almost there. Patience. Here we go. because we don't care about children having to play in rough neighborhoods, because it's all about calling all angels, right? Yeah, best part is the pregame. I miss hearing. Yeah, Halo fan Steven says I miss hearing the song and Metallica before the. Yeah, dude, that was the one I missed a few years ago when he used to have the logos come down out of the sky and the Angels logo was like overdoing all of them and blowing through them. That was cool, but they haven't had anything anywhere close to that, and it sucks, dude. It sucks big balls. The Angels, they're hype people, and whoever's in charge of merchandise, freaking promotions, and also just marketing this team in general just has failed on epic proportions. Even like you can look at Milwaukee, San Diego, when they hit home runs, they flicker the lights. It's pretty cool. The actual big lights, and then they have all the, crazy stuff going on. We don't do that. It's just like, hey, Stan, home run, T-Mobile, woo! Like there's no dramatics to everything. So, yeah, there you go. Shit makes me want to kill myself, not true. But yeah, that's our team. Honestly, though, even if Evan says, oh, Roger Lodge, please, there we are. Calling all angels. So next time you guys get a chance, guys and girls out there, ladies and gentlemen, call Roger Lodge and tell him exactly in the most positive way, because he won't take any negative comments, but try to twist it so that his slow brain can take a little time to catch up to what you're really doing. Let him know how much his show sucks and how he's played out so many different things. Like he would play out the whenever Pujols did anything, he'd play like a Hispanic song, which wasn't racist, but it wasn't exactly kosher either. And then, just enough's enough, man. We need we've talked about on this thing before I get out of here. I'm really for an incomplete, just like put the glove on Manassian's hand, or whoever's in charge of the league, the team president or whatever, and just give a thorough cleaning up the rectum of this franchise. Clean it out. Let's start with a training staff. Let's start with then go to promotion. Then go to Roger Lodge. Change. Get some actual DJs. You have a platform, a powerful radio station that you just use ESPN's worst shows as filler, and then stick us with Roger Lodge. It's bullshit. And then you give us a mediocre product as well. Then we'll work down to the talent on the field. But I think, man, you need to start with some of the stuff, because again, for a marketing genius who's worth over $3 billion, he's doing a sucky job at promoting this team and taking it to the next level. He had a thing going when he first started, Artie did, and I think he played off of what Disney left him. The cards that Disney left him, he played into it. He went aggressive with his billboards downtown. He was actually fighting with the Dodgers, and he almost had them by the balls, but he didn't do the right things to get this team to world championships that it deserves, the fans deserve, because that could have got us to the next level. That could have got us to being more prominent and actually being head-to-head with the Dodgers, instead of we're back to being the little brother again and doing all the stupid crap that mom always hits us for. So let's get our shit together, because I'm tired of this. That's enough of my rants for tonight. I appreciate everyone that's participated in Calling All Angels. Let's get out of here one more time, because we got to make that phone call. Hold on.